with my crazy dual camera video streaming system. It's got a 5G on Deutsch Telekom. It's got, I need to check if my sound is clean. Hopefully I'm good. Is it clipping? I hear a little bit of a clipping in there. Let me see if anybody is watching. I'll be walking around the halls, filming as many cool interviews as possible. So I've got the Yolobox Pro. This is how I'm live streaming today. And I'm going to be walking around filming with all these guys. It's going to be great. Hey. All right. I'm just going to be live streaming. So let me get some messages if this is working. Am I getting a bandwidth through? All right. Is anybody getting this video on my YouTube? And does it sound good? Thanks for please writing in. Let me check myself on my phone. My channel. Oh, I see there's a live stream going on here. Okay, I'll be going around, hopefully making some cool content for you. I'll be trying. This is the first real event in a while. I'll try to not make my camera move too much. Maybe I need to check the shutter speed. Sound is good. There's no problem with the sound at all. And how's the video? This is exciting. I'm gonna try to disable. Oh, there's a RISC-V in that corner. There's a good RAM, Seagate. I think we're in hall 1. How's my video? Do you see every frame? No drop frame? Okay. Let's try to find the hall 4. I was supposed to be there an hour ago. This is what you have in the halls here. Drop 0%. Not supposed to jump so much. I think it's because my smartphone selfie camera is not stabilized. So it looks like I'm jumping around in my little bubble. Jumping sound. There's a jumping sound. Why would that be? I need to make sure I don't have a jumping sound. And during my live streaming, I'll try to be doing like 5 hours per day. I know it's overkill. My main problem is connecting extra power to all the different devices that I'm carrying. And I'm trying to get 3 live camera angles. So there will be like my selfie camera, which is just a second-hand Samsung phone. And there's my main camera with a Panasonic G9. And I can even switch over to some kind of pause video if I do like this, where you could still hear me in the background, but I could just be speaking to and switch it off, of course. All right, let's try to find hall 4. Hall 4 is this direction. The camera needs to be more down on my face. Now I'm putting chat message on the screen. I don't know if I can decide where theirs go. Can I move them around? Okay, it's too late, I guess, to do the chat settings. Oh, there it is. I can do down here. Okay, sound can jumping connection, but now it's good. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Hall number 4, this direction. The idea of doing live streaming is to hopefully have some interaction on my YouTube channel. So if you are an expert or an enthusiast, you've been looking forward to the embedded world, but you're stuck in some funny country that doesn't let people travel, well then join this live show, and you can leave comments and help me do the best possible questions to all these people I'm gonna be interviewing. Let's find the Foundries IO. So this should be in this hall. How about this walk that I did between the halls? Was the connection stable the whole way? My Yolobox is saying I'm dropping 0 frames. So I just need to find the booth. Let's stand here for a second. Where are you? Oh shit. I need to find the booth. 4139. 4139. 44. 43. Okay, I'll be right back. And I found the booth. Here I'm going to be doing some video. Here the Foundries I/O booth. How about, can you take this microphone right here?
I can do whatever you want.
Yeah. There, I just need to take the USB cable.
What would you like me to do with it?
Okay. You can click this on. And actually I'll just... can I have some sound test? No, nothing's coming. Sorry, can I see the...
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
See, you see magic. When I start talking, you can hear me.
Okay. Yeah, you were not talking.
I was not talking. So how you doing, Yolobox?
So cool. Let me just check if you are in the frame. I just need to set your volume just a little bit lower. Let me hear you again.
Yolobox is brilliant. Yolobox is wonderful.
All right, that's going to be great. And I'll be recording at the same time.
It's dirty here.
All right.
Yeah, you should put maybe inside the green one. Someone having it.
I'll be going, if they have a booth, please check it out. Okay, so
what rhymes with Yolobox?
So they're re-recording. All right.
So how you doing, Yolobox?
I'm cool.
So what do you want to ask questions, or would you just like me to talk?
How's it going, this embedded world?
So, Yolobox, great to see you. Welcome to Embedded World Foundries 2022. As you can see, our booth is much bigger than it was 2 years ago. We have a lot more demos, we have a lot more partners, the business has grown. But most importantly, we're probably Europe's largest IoT secure Linux company now, and growing at 20% plus a quarter. We have some major OEMs that are working with us. We have some companies like Arduino, which are shipping their first ever Linux products. But things that we can demonstrate on our booth, the first and most exciting is an electric scooter. And so this comes from Unu Motors. The screen, the power monitor, the motor control, all work on Linux, all work on our secure Linux. They have full OTA capabilities engaged, they have full security. So this is some of the unique features that we can bring to not just automotive, but any product, all the way from vacuum cleaners, smart shipping containers, through to various other devices in the industry.
So are you fixing the problem of doing secure updates on all the IoT devices?
We're not just fixing the problem with secure updates. All the problem in IoT at the moment is around how you can get a platform that goes from a vertical solution currently, design your own, to a horizontal solution where you get best in class. You look at the way phones developed, they really developed after Android came out. What we're doing is producing a platform where any developer, any OEM then can control their own data, add security to it, add OTA, and do full continual integration and testing in the security for 10, 20, 30 years. This has not been done in IoT before.
And you have a big presence here at the Embedded World. Here you have a bunch of partners. What are we seeing here on the back?
So what you can see over the back is a whole pile of our partners. We're on logos there. We're on all these logos. We're on 5 or 6 booths. You'll see us on the ARM booth. You'll see us on the ST booth, the TI booth, the Xilinx booth, the AdLink booth. We have demos and partners now everywhere around this show. 2 years ago we were a small little booth. Now we're a much bigger company. Now we're probably Europe's largest preeminent Linux company in the industry, and we're growing because our OEMs are really seeing value as we bring to market.
What are your customers saying in terms of realizing their future requests and getting everything that they want in there?
You look at all of this, the industry's changing over the next few years. People want to put products in the market for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. They need security now that can be updated and changed and upgraded over a lifetime. So that's why OTA becomes important. And we're seeing OEMs going, I want to control my data, not give it to the big cloud guys. I want to be able to have security now and in the future. I want to have critical CVEs that really develop with my business. What we're really seeing is a change in mentality from do-it-yourself to having best-in-class solutions, and that's what we're bringing to the industry.
And how you manage to support all these things?
Get George to do the demos.
All right, let's move around here. Let's see if
where's George?
Can take over.
George, hang on, George. Demos.
Hey Tyler, nice to see you. It's been a strange couple of years, no?
Yeah, it's good to be back. Perfect.
I'll give you a mic after. Okay, let's continue over there.
Are you live streaming?
Live streaming.
Yeah.
And in the chat you can write if everything looks good, if the video is good. Maybe I'll try to change the shutter speed. So
all right,
something like
1, 2,
this.
3 testing.
All right. All right.
Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3 testing.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, good.
Maybe a little bit higher. You can put the mic. Just more like on your shirt in the middle. Yeah. All right.
Oops.
Oh, that little thing. Yeah, if you can kind of clip it on. Thank you. All right. In the chat, video and sound is good. Yeah, I need to fix that thing. Sorry. I just set it up.
Your robots would say slippery sucker. Okay.
All right. So here you have a bunch of demos, and what's the latest you want to talk about?
Hi Charbex, nice to see you again at Embedded World 2022. It's really nice to see everybody here. We've got a bunch of new demos, we've got a big stand, and we're showing one of our new partners, Arduino. There's a mini fleet of Arduino Portenta X8s, which are professional devices. These are for industrial IoT. They're industrial rated. They have security, hardware security elements. We have an Intel NUC running our platform that's doing recognition of pedestrians and tracking pedestrians as they walk past our stand. The Arduinos are doing sensors. They have sensors for CO2, sound, pressure, temperature, humidity, and they're recording those continuously through the show. And we have a continuous update where we're actually updating the operating system firmware. So U-boot on ARM and trusted execution environment, we're updating all of the software on the device over the air, and we're continuously doing that. We've done 342 over-the-air updates today, as you can see on the screen. And of course, I think Ian has showed you the UNU scooter that we have. This is made by UNU Motors in Germany, and they have a fleet of devices that use our software and our platform. And they can over the air update these bikes over the air, so very cool.
How did you organize to have all these skilled guys involved in taking the latest versions of the software that you're using, making sure that they're even better, improving your thing and pushing everything out?
You remember we've spent a lot of time together at Lenaro. We spun Foundries out of Lenaro, and now we have a very talented group of engineers, both on the engineering side at the on the core Linux operating system and firmware, but also on the cloud side. And what we're doing is we're providing cloud tooling to manage the development, deployment, and lifetime maintenance of IoT and edge devices. And this helps our customers get to market faster. It gives them better security because it's all built in with secure over-the-air updates, and provides lifetime maintenance and a much lower lifetime software cost. So we're pretty excited. We've got design wins across the industry from tier 1 companies including Schneider Electric to exciting startups building things like smart shipping containers and robotic vacuum cleaners.
So those last 2 strange years, you've been busy?
We've been crazy busy in these last couple of years, and we've been very lucky because we started the company 5 years ago as a distributed company. So we operate in UK, Netherlands, France, Germany, Spain, Brazil and the United States. And we've been able to keep working through the last couple of years, but it's really nice to be at a show and an event like this again.
It's strange to see other people, no?
It's great to see you again. It is strange.
Have you been to some other events already?
I started a little bit of business travel at the end of last year. I'm lucky enough to be US and UK citizen, so I was able to go backwards and forwards to the US a little bit. But things have really started to pick up again this year.
And on the wall there is some graphic demonstrating a little bit what you're talking about?
So we have a couple of big graphics. This one is showing essentially that we're providing platform as a service software from the cloud to manage your entire software lifecycle from the beginning of developing the OS to actually managing the device over the air. So we start with choosing hardware, we help with software development, we have tooling for continuous integration and testing, how to get to secure manufacturing, how to actually secure devices when you start manufacturing them, and then provisioning and managing these devices through their lifetime and updating them through their entire lifetime. And accelerating time to market, increasing security, reducing costs. And then on this one are some of our partners. There's a big ecosystem building in the industry around what we're doing. So a combination of SoC vendors, ODMs, and services partners are helping us establish Foundries Factories and what we're doing in terms of Linux and the Linux micro platform as a kind of standard platform for IoT and edge devices. So I think we've made a lot of progress since we last saw you.
Yeah. It's also sounding impressive that many of the partners are having your demos also.
Yeah, I hope you get a chance to go and see the ARM demo. They're demonstrating Project Cassini on a sort of wall of boards from different SoC vendors. So one of the great things about what we're doing is we're creating this platform that's cross-vendor. So you can use NXP or ST or Xilinx or NVIDIA devices and several others, and you can choose any cloud. You can use private cloud, public cloud. What you do with your data is your own. We're taking care of the core low-level platform, and we're doing it across the industry.
All right. And how many guys do you have around in your booth?
Oh, here we have...
Bring a big team.
We bought a strong
ever.
team. We have 7 here, but we're also simultaneously at Embedded Linux Conference in Austin in Texas. So some of the technical team are over there at the same time. Yeah, we're excited to be here.
Maybe Tyler's going to speak about some stuff?
Tyler's going to talk to you about something technical.
All right.
Or something else, who knows?
Yeah.
All right,
Let's
nice
check it
to
out.
see you again.
And you can see video I did with Tyler.
Hello.
He's
Sorry,
focused.
I'll get out of your way.
No, you're up.
Okay. Am I showboxing?
You are showboxing.
Okay.
And Tyler's getting all mic'd up.
All right. What do you want to see?
All right.
George gave
So
you all.
what you've been up to in the last couple of years?
We've been building this company out. Foundries, I think George probably gave you a pretty good overview of that, and we've been doing some really neat stuff on security, secure elements, trying to make Linux platforms more secure and more updatable.
So are you like in a groundbreaking Linux security level of integration?
I don't know if it would be groundbreaking. I think it's all components that we've had, for a long time, that we just pulling together, integrating, making sure it works, because that's half the battle of security, is that does it actually work? And then helping productize that solution and helping customers get to market fast.
So what are the kind of tech things you would like to show maybe?
Yeah, so we have a really neat demo here. Let me see if I can find the controller. But in this upper right-hand screen here, we have OpenVino. You can see it's tracking all the pedestrians. Like if you look at the video right now, it's identifying human beings, and then it's tracking their vector of movement. And so it's able to track, hundreds of people walking by our booth every day. And it's not even just ARM, it's running on Intel. So we have, ARM support, ARM32 support, Intel support, MIPS, RISC-V, we have all of that now. So to bring your architecture, we probably have a solution for you.
What are the stories of some of those things you've been sending back to the community in the open source in the last couple of years?
So we've been doing a lot of OpTE work, and we've been upstreaming a lot of that. So that's all around the security parts. So we upstreamed a couple of I2C drivers for different security elements on different platforms, and that's been really good. We've got a lot of people interested in the work that we're doing, and the vendors really appreciate that too, because they should do that as well, and they see us doing it, so they're happy about that.
All right. How about your colleagues? Somebody in Brazil?
Yeah, so we got our Brazil team's grown quite a bit. So we're at 32 people now. I think last time we spoke, we were maybe 6 or 7. So we're growing. Got a lot more customers. Our Brazilian team, we've added 3 or 4 folks from Brazil, I think mostly Brazilian majority at this point.
And you're the CTO?
I am the CTO. Yep.
So you interview everybody that gets hired?
I do, usually let them go through the tech leads, and then I'm kind of one of the final. So if I'm interviewing you, you most likely are in the final decision phase of being hired, but yeah.
And you're still hiring?
We are still hiring, really kind of niche roles right now. So we do customer support and security. Those are the 2 areas that we're focusing on right now. And customer support is actually embedded engineering. Working with our customers, helping them solve their solutions. So it's actually quite a fun and challenging job.
And these guys, some of these guys that you're working with, for many years from the Linaro?
Oh yeah, no, it's funny walking around here. You see many familiar faces. In fact, Linaro. Obviously, I don't think they have a booth here, but there's some presence around, but there's lots of people at ARM that you recognize, but we've all kind of migrated to different companies now. So that whole Linaro crew is seeding the industry and kind of, creating companies of their own and going to work for new companies. So it's been exciting to see that.
Are you tired a little bit of working just over video chat? I'm joking, but there's been a lot of that the last couple years,
It feels good
right?
to be back in person. In fact, I think the last time I saw you, you were at my house, and we were interviewing in my backyard.
That was before the COVID.
That was over before the COVID, so it's good to be back. It's great to see people. I feel like the energy's back again, right? And people are, willing to talk and wanting to talk about what we do here at Foundries and how we can collaborate.
Is this your first trade show?
Oh no! So I come to Embedded World all the time, but that was pre-pandemic. So this is
I mean since.
Yeah. This is the first trade show we've been to since the pandemic.
Since 2020.
Yep, been a long time.
And what's next? I hear some guys are in Austin.
Yeah, so we have a team in Austin. We have at least 3 guys in Austin, I believe. So we're building out there. United States. We have guys in Portugal. We got lots of folks in Ukraine. Obviously, they're in a tough situation right now. So it's been great, being able to work with them and the way they contribute. So that's a hard thing for them to go through, but they are pulling their weight and being awesome engineers. So can't ask for much more than that. I like your camera. Is this a new camera?
Ukraine has pretty much kind of like some of the best engineers, right? Outside of Seattle.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, and to be honest, they're very hardworking people, and they're very prideful in their country. So, that combination, they forge really strong engineers, and they're great to work with. So we couldn't do it without them, that's for sure.
There's a few guys from Ukraine in Linaro before, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so I'm sure that's disrupted, the coordination there to some extent, but you know, all of our Ukrainian employees are in contact with us and still working, and so, you know, the situation's tough, obviously, and they can't be 100% focused on what we do, but, you know, for the most part, they're pulling their weight and contributing, and they're awesome people, and, you know, I wish their families the best.
Cool, awesome. So with you and with your colleagues, I'll be going around some other booths later.
All right.
And showing some.
What did you think of our scooter? Did Ian
cool.
show you the scooter?
Yeah, let's talk more about it.
Yeah, so this is an UNU motor scooter. This runs 2 IMX6 MPUs inside of it. It's a fully electric scooter.
And a scooter needs to be.
So here's the battery
internet.
right here. You can see inside, and it's hot swappable. So you can put another secondary battery in here and then swap the
How much
battery.
you can ride with one battery?
What's that?
You can ride like a bunch with one battery?
You know, I haven't got to ride it a whole bunch. I rode it from Nuremberg to here. It goes about 50 or so kilometers an hour, you know, max speed. But it seems like it could get pretty good range. I think this thing has 712 kilometers on it right now. I would assume you probably get at least 50 kilometers out of a battery like this, maybe more.
And I guess some of the feature you could do is, in theory, is like bike sharing.
Yeah, well, and what's neat is that this is fully over-the-air updatable, right? So it's got a cellular modem on it, and it's managed, all the telemetry data is managed through the cellular networks. So, and aesthetically, it's really nice. I think they've done a good job on the mechanical engineering on this as well. So props to UNU. Oh, and UNU Motors is hiring for an embedded software engineer. So if you're an embedded engineer and listening to this, go to unumotors.com, go to careers, and check them out.
Are they in Italy?
No, they're in Germany. They're actually here in Germany. So we picked this up in Nuremberg, and they allowed us to have it at the show.
So how many cool projects are happening with the foundries, factory, and everything? Is it like a ton now?
Yeah, there's a ton of products. I mean, you can see our ecosystem here, right? I mean, we're working with just about everybody in the industry that builds a chip. And then we're working with their end customers on their products, making sure that they're secure, they're updatable, and they run the latest software.
Cool. All right.
Are we
So
good?
see you later, and let's go around
thanks,
the
Starbucks.
show. All right.
Cool. Is that a new camera?
Oh, thanks a lot. I need to try to fix this on so it doesn't fall off. Okay. To the live chat, I hope you like this show. I'll just put you on a break for a second. Okay. Hey, I'll be resuming in a second with the live streaming. Please wait a second if everybody's here. And it'd be nice to get a comment once in a while if everything looks good, because when I see a statistic on this Yolobox Pro that says drop frame 0, I'm kind of perplexed. Well, I'm bonding two connections, 5G and 4G, using speedify on the Yolobox Pro. Kind of hoping that it helps to keep the drop frames and the sound steady. I'll be showing you around all the cool stuff around here. All these guys are going to be interviewed. I would like to try to do 5 hours per day. We'll see if I can figure out the battery by tomorrow. Because I bought a huge 100-watt power bank. Crazy power bank. But kind of broke the first tablet stand on it. Alright, so I'll put you back in a second. Thanks for writing. It looks good for me. But I am on fiber. Oh, fiber is so nice. I've been dreaming about fiber for years. I love Speedify. You're using it right now. Oh, Speedify. I guess they through AWS or something like that. Okay, I'll be back. Send back. Walking through the hall here. Now we're entering 4A. And if you're watching, and you can always go on the A Better World website, look at the map, and if there are some companies you think I should check out, send me the names in the chat so I don't miss anything in those 5 hours of live streaming per day. Plus, everything is going to get published in 4K 60 after, because I'm recording in 4K 60 and editing later. Right now I only got 2 cameras set up. So, trying to approach here the NXP booth. I'll put you on hold for a second.
So I don't have anything scheduled.
Yeah. Back here, trying to find hall 5. You think it goes through that way or this way? You know, when you think of the opportunities in the world, sometimes problems some people have, it's using technology. You can pretty much solve every problem. That's the reason why I do videos about technology. Hey, Avinash. Thanks for watching. Electric scooter, please. I'll be getting to the electric scooters. All of the electric scooters here. The smart electric scooters connected. Really, did Planet Computers say they will be here? Can you please confirm? If that's true, that would be awesome. They're the coolest British smartphone company. And they pretty much did the dream device. The last one that slides, Astro Slide. And I've missed doing videos with them last couple of years. So you see there are people in the world still. Do you want to be on the video?
I'm fine.
You could be just a little bit like this. All right.
Okay. So it's me and Yolobox.
Yeah. And what's the booth you're looking for?
235, 5235.
5234 is here.
Yeah. So Adelaide.
233. 235 must be there. What do you think? No. No, that's 129.
Oh, we're in 2, aren't we? Are we in 2?
Is it hall 5 you want? Should be so near. Add link. All right. Planet will be exhibiting at the Better World 2022. Wow. Cool. Please send me a booth number. And I'll be sure to do videos with them. Hall 4 is perfect. I'll be going there. I'm just gonna do a video here. I'll be connecting back out. Speedify is really working out. If this is true, and if I didn't set the volume wrong, I'm happy with the system. So, electric battery, you need the price, please, for your battery. Which battery? Sorry, I got some allergy to live streaming. I'm joking. Not to the live stream. All right, I'll be right here. Whoa, they've got a system going on over there. I'm not gonna interfere with their. I'm just gonna jump in like this. Sorry, I just want to see what they're doing. Okay. See, they're also doing a big production right here. Just checking them out. Right from behind. Right. Is this going out live too?
No, we're recording.
Ah, recording. Because it
Tomas.
looks. Okay. Cool. Okay. I'm coming back here.
Guys,
Hey.
like 10 minutes.
10
busy.
minutes?
Yeah. So
Okay.
do you want to shoot
Yeah.
some other stuff?
Yeah. And then in 10
Come
minutes
back?
we'll be back.
Yeah.
All right. No problem.
All right.
So do you have any idea of something right here, or just try to jump on something?
Yeah, there's nothing else I want to go to in 5.
Okay.
So,
There's for sure a bunch of stuff. Maybe that person that's here is only going to talk about this corner,
yeah.
or that person knows everything about everything.
Well, from my perspective, I'm just interested in this
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
The screen with the colored lines on it. But yeah, if you want to do other stuff, then,
Yeah.
be
10 minutes.
yeah.
Okay, I'll just be around.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go right here. What do we see on hall number 5? Hey. Hey, do you want to be on the video?
You want to be in the video?
Yeah, sure. Yeah? Oh, all right. Oops. Can you tie this right there? Yeah. And I'll just unmute you. Are you gonna speak? Can you tip the mic there? Oh, sorry, this thing, it keeps falling off. Right. I'll be right there. All right. Hi. So, please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Ferdinand Kremers, Business Development Manager of iBasis. iBasis is one of the biggest UICC SIM card providers. It's very easy. You put one SIM card of iBasis inside the device and it can change to any operator everywhere in the global world.
How does that work?
Basically, we have profiles on the SIM card, UICC profiles, and we can change it over the air from T-Mobile in Germany to Verizon in the United States, for example.
Any SIM card in the whole world, but you need the carrier to agree to be part of your system?
We don't have an agreement with all the operators in the world yet, but we can provide global coverage, and basically, especially for embedded world, it's very interesting. You put our chip, our MFF2 on the circuit board, and you can export your device to any country in the world.
Do you have a picture that shows how it works? How do you put it on the board? Is it physically on the embedded system?
It's physically on the
on the modem.
Yeah, you can put it on a modem. It's integrated, and it's an iSIM, but we put it as a chip on the circuit board or a regular SIM card.
And here there's some examples. You talk about transportation, healthcare, tracking, semiconductor, smart cities.
One of the customers is a horse tracking company. It's used in the horse tracking around the world. And what they like about iBasis is the company is called McLeod, is that iBasis can provide connectivity everywhere. So basically, in the device, in the tracking device, they put the SIM card and it connects everywhere. We also have a healthcare solution that in the United States, some areas you have coverage with T-Mobile, other areas with Verizon. Our SIM card can deal with all the operators, so you're independent of operators as well.
How do you program the SIM card?
Over the air, we can change profiles. For the real in-depth technicians, we use a subscription management system, and we have commands and logic to change the profiles over the air.
You have logic in the SIM card?
No, it's outside of the SIM cards, but according to the logic, the SIM card profile, the credentials, the keys on the card can change.
You've been doing this for a long time?
We started 6 years ago. The technology was not earlier available. We're now at the second release of the system, and recently we acquired Symphony that is providing management software to do it even smarter than before.
And you have a whole team here.
We have a whole team here. Joachim from Legacy Symphony, Ronald from Symphony, Freek Smouter, who is also doing product management on other products, and me.
And you've been to many Embedded Worlds before?
It's the second year. Actually, Freek visited Embedded World last year. He got so enthusiastic about it that he said, we need to be here, so now we are.
You were at the virtual event? Or you were at the...
the last physical one.
There was something happening, yeah.
Yeah, so I was here at the last physical event.
The 2019?
Yes.
2020?
20, yeah. And
20.
I'm glad, that was the very last event. And I'm glad it's physical again and we can meet.
It's been a strange couple of years.
Yes,
I forgot where I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, thanks a lot. Let me give you my card. You can see the video will go there. And then if you want, you can send some description. I can split the video out. But it was live streaming.
Okay.
Yeah, with 5G and 4G bonding. Nice. Try. Okay.
That's why you knew what you were asking. That was pretty clear.
What do you say?
It was pretty clear you knew what you were asking.
Yeah.
Actually, one of Symphony's customers is a broadcasting company.
Yeah,
And
so
it's using bonding technology.
you're also using bonding.
I bond with my friends, but no,
Sorry.
I mean, in typical router technology, you can bond very simple.
Yeah. It's just I need to activate the shotgun microphone also, because right now it's just these little lapels. Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks, bye-bye. Okay, let's go back right here. So I'm washing my hands once every week right now. Thanks for the comment. Let's see if they're ready here, the ad link. I'm supposed to be back 10 minutes. Is it 10 minutes? It's not yet. Oh, is that the person doing video? Hey, was it still waiting a little bit more? Ah, it's this meeting, yeah? Okay, I'll be back, no problem. Let's try to get out this way. Thank you. Let's see if somebody can film. Let's go there. Yeah, I need to stabilize my selfie camera. I see that you can see I'm just jumping like a horse. Anybody still watching? I wonder. I've been streaming for an hour, really? And the Yolobox Pro is at 46% power. I took like 10% of the power before starting. Hey, do you want to be on video? Sure. Can I do interview? Yeah? Just this thing is just a little bit falling off. If you can try to put it on.
So is it possible so both of us could be heard?
Yeah, it's just if who will start to talk.
Do you want to start?
It's just if you can share this.
So
Yeah.
okay, hold on. What's the interview going to be about?
Whatever you want to talk about, your company.
Right.
I put on live stream, but it's also for later.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I can start.
Yeah. You want?
Yeah.
Okay. I will just hold it here.
All right. Let me just. This one. And we hear the better world. Hi.
Hello. Hello, I'm Jakub from Conclusive Engineering. We're a professional services company in embedded software and hardware, and we have just entered product market with our 3 products: single board, 2 single board computers, and 1 system on module.
So what do you do?
So the first board over here is a system on module based on microchip PolarFire SoC plus FPGA. So that's a pretty
RISC-V.
RISC-V, yes, that's a RISC-V and an FPGA, an FPGA in a single SoC. We have LPDDR4 over here, and basically an evaluation platform for this module. So that's basically it. The other board over here is an NXP Layerscape based SBC. This platform is basically designed to as a edge computing platform, something more related to like high-speed networking and stuff like that. And the other board we have over here is a small single board computer. It's a very tiny IoT board based on the microchips 8027. So this particular board is actually very interesting because it's capable of running Linux, and it draws below 1 watt of power under a full load. So that's basically a lineup of devices we have right now on the market, and besides of that, we're also, like Jakub said, a professional services company, so we can do custom hardware, custom software, and any modifications of the hardware you have seen over here.
Where are you based?
So we are based in Poland, Katowice. Our company has been founded in 2018, and we have started basically from the developing custom solutions for our customers, and we're basically entering the embedded hardware market with our products. Like basically right now, we have started developing our platforms basically last year.
And you actually develop development boards. You do the board design.
Yes, we are doing board design. Everything you see over here is customly designed in Poland by us. All boards are also assembled in Poland. So we are not doing the manufacturing in China. We are doing everything locally in Poland. So the whole IP, the BSPs, and the software support is all comes from us.
There's some nice SMT machines in Poland.
Yeah. But we are basically using an external facility to basically assemble the PCBs.
How would you say is the quality on a product like this? How's the reliability? How long is it going to lifetime support be and everything?
So basically, for example, this board it's pretty early in development stage. So those PolarFire SoC chips are still engineering samples. So for this, I suppose it's going to be the longest on the market because we cannot even source the target chips yet. The NXP Layerscape, I guess, I don't know, at least 5 or 10 years from now.
I think NXP claims at least 10 years of support going on from now, because those chips were introduced in 2018, 17 or 18, and at least I think it's 15 years from the time of introduction they will be still supported. And speaking of microchip has a longevity policy that any chip will be manufactured as long as there are customers for it. So they don't claim that it will be supported for 10, 15 or 20 years, but instead they are just claiming hopefully infinite support for any of those ICs.
So as long as the chip is supported, you will support the board?
Yes, exactly. And let me say this, we have a few customers who already wanted like longevity declarations from us, and we claim at least 10 years support for each board that we have on the shelf.
All right.
Yeah.
How big is your team?
So we are, our team is like 30 people, and it's composed of embedded software engineers, hardware engineers, and also some marketing people and UI UX designers. So basically our story is like this. We have started by doing like custom embedded software and hardware solutions, and since we have accumulated the experience needed to design our own boards, we said why not try with our own products, and this is why we are here today.
And how do you like the embedded world? Like the industry?
Well, it's a great pleasure to be here and meet with people from all the industry. There are several companies we work with at the moment who are also there, and we have the chance to meet with them and meet basically in person, talk to our suppliers, talk to our customers. So we like it a lot, basically.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
All right.
And do you have a lot of cool projects for the future?
What we're missing at the moment is some multimedia-based single-board computer or some. A lot of people come here and ask, do you have something with a beefy GPU? And we say, so unfortunately, not at the moment. So I think definitely the next thing in our lineup will be a single-board computer or a system on module with some multimedia features like video, processing, and GPU.
That's a lot of things to support.
Yeah. I think we can manage to support it. For example, right now our whole board lineup uses one base Linux kernel that is supported in the same version for all three of them, and we try to have like best-in-class software support. So we managed it by unification of our BSPs. So like all the three boards that we support come with like one Ubuntu-based BSP and one pretty new Linux kernel based on Series 5.16.
Cool. All right. That's nice. Awesomeness, keep it coming, and better hardware. This is one of the comments. Cool. All right, so people can find more on your website.
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
and all the details there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. All right. Let's switch back.
Sorry, it's dropped. Yeah.
Did I give you my card, right? Yep. If you want, you can check out the. I'll split out your videos separately.
That was live, or are you going to?
It's live also.
Okay. And you're going to assemble some video for
Yeah,
the,
I can take it out of the live and put it separate. Cool. And you can spread it around. Thanks a lot. Thanks, bye-bye. Hey.
Shaken, so our guy is coming through.
Oh, nice. Ah, thanks for finding me. I was just around. Yeah. I need to find a good USB cable so I can keep this charged, because I forgot one of my USB cables, a Type-C cable. Maybe you have some at the booth? Maybe, I'm sure Tyler has some. I forgot to ask him, because I'm only at 40%. Hey, how are you?
Yes, it is.
Can I give you this?
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Oh, this little thing. I need to see if I lost it. 1 second.
The Foundry's demo. And talk about that, maybe wander around, talk a bit more about AdLink as well, who you are. So this piece we're going to record, we want something to be good for Foundries, but also
I'll be right back.
For your own purposes as well.
Okay.
So if you want to go on about...
How's the viewing angle? So is it very narrow or the viewing angle?
It's wide.
Okay,
Really?
good.
Okay. So I'll just start recording right here. And we're here at the Embedded World. Hi.
Hey, hi. I'm Richard Pinnow. I'm a business development manager for computer and modules for Ideally. We are right now on the Embedded World 2022 here on the Embedded booth, and it's a pleasure to introduce that Foundries and D-Link, that we teamed up together to really create something new to the market. I mean, we brought together unique pieces of hardware, so basically a computer on modules, and we bring this together with the Foundry software stack. And yeah, let's have a look on the demo. So this is the live demo. Here you can see our IMX8M Plus solution. It's a smart module on a carrier board in a very nice enclosure. And on the module, there's the Foundry stack up and running. So, and yeah, we joined forces to really reduce our customers' pain in order to really provide a software stack which is really secure over lifetime, and this is basically the idea. So what you see here, this is a sensor. The sensor is gathering data like humidity and so on, and this application is running on the Foundry software stack. And yeah, D-Link and Foundries, we joined forces, and we made the Foundries factory available on our platforms. So you can use all the Foundry services on all our computer on modules, but this is just an example. I mean, the IMX8M Plus, it's really a common target in the embedded industry, but it's not limited to this specific target. As you can see here, we have many different starter kits here. We support the RB5 by Qualcomm, the LCAT Lake, the Peaks 30 Rock chip, and of course the IMX8M Plus, and furthermore platforms. Yeah, maybe let's have a look on the entire computer on module portfolio. On the left,
can you introduce a little bit the company, how long time you've been doing this business?
So D-Link, we have our 25th anniversary. So we're in the embedded business since 25 years, and yeah, we are really proud to be part of the embedded industry for such a long time. And yeah, of course.
Nice. So we're doing a tour now.
Okay.
What is the latest stuff you're showing at the embedded world?
So maybe let's start at entry-level compute. Briefly go through a Smart. Then we go over the Intel LCAT Lake solutions on ComExpress, on Smart, and in particular it's ComExpress Type 10 and ComExpress Type 6 Compact. What you see here is our ComExpress solutions. So it's the Intel Alder Lake solution, which is the latest Intel platform supported at the moment, complemented by the Tiger Lake, the Tiger Lake UP3 on ComExpress Compact, and the V2000 by AMD. So, and this is really a comprehensive computer module portfolio, and the best of it is that really Foundries scales across all those targets. So you can really manage a fleet of multiple devices, not just limited on ARM. It is available on x86 of course too, and this is really nice. You have a single point of contact to really have up-to-date software ready to use in your application or your application.
So the partnership with the Foundries is enabling you to step up in terms of providing long-term support, the packages, everything is secure for a long time. What's the biggest selling point?
Yeah, I mean, most importantly, security doesn't stop at hardware, right? We made hardware as secure as doable, but it's not just about hardware. Hardware is just one piece. It's about software too. I mean, we're talking about the entire stack which is running on the hardware, and both in combination, the hardware and the software really makes the difference in order to make the pace. So we are awaiting in the next 1 or 2 years some furthermore strict regulations that embedded applications and products really need to be secure, and we are really making this happen together with our hardware solutions, which are secure together with Foundry stack.
Nice. And you have expertise in the x86 in the ARM world, and you do all the best solutions in there?
Yes, of course. I mean, what you see here, our entire solution is scaling from ARM over entry-level x86 through high-end x86, and the most performance at the moment on a computer on module standard you can get on COM-HPC. This is really something new to the market. And Again, it's x86 and ARM, and we can cover both targets with the Foundry stack, and that's great.
And what's with the smart module of it there?
Okay, just a second for it.
I see Qualcomm logo, MediaTek.
Yeah. So these two are our brand new modules based on the Qualcomm RB5 and the MediaTek 1200 SoC. Both have AI performance incorporated. So it has 15 TOPS of AI performance on board and 5 TOPS AI performance on the MediaTek solution. And it has a lot of interfaces to attach VPCs, eye cameras, and so on. This is really a unique selling point. And with these SoCs, we are really entering high performance compute on SMART, which is really the entry level of our product line. And yeah, so
entry level, but it's also very powerful performance.
Pardon?
Good performance, even though you call it entry level.
I mean, Smart is famous because, I mean, it's very small, right? But those SoCs providing a huge density on a Smart module. So it's within the 12-watt thermal envelope. I would call it as high performance compute on an envelope of maximum 12 watts. And that's something great for applications where you really need to get rid of the heat and so on, and yeah, where you are limited to a thermal design
solutions right there.
What you can see here, I mean, this is our entry-level x86 solution based on the Intel LCAT Lake. So the first one is our Smart module. The next one is the Nano XAL. It's based on COM Express Type 10. And this one is Type 6 Compact. I mean, we offer the LCAT Lake CPU on those multiple footprints, because the intention is, of course, that we are providing upgrade paths for our clients, regardless if they started with Type 10, Type 6, or with the Smart module.
And what are these boxes we see there?
So these are our deep learning accelerated platforms, and these are off-the-shelf box PCs we can specifically tailor to our clients' needs. Potential applications are robotics, it is transportation, and you can simply add on, for instance, NVIDIA graphic cards to really boost their number crunching abilities. And that's really something great. It's a modular approach. You can simply open it, close it, add more features, modify the I/O tier. This is really a kind of family concept, or DLIPS. Yeah.
And you have a big booth here. Can we walk around?
Yes, of course. So please have a look on our Ampere Ultra developer platform. This is an enabler for autonomous applications. So what you see here, this is really a beast. It features up to 80 cores, and this is really groundbreaking. I mean, it's a lot of CPU performance on a very nice computer on module design. So it's basically COM HPC server type module inside with a reference carrier in this nice housing to enable engineers to getting started to collaborate and to work on the selfie framework very efficiently.
This is one of the most powerful ARM processors ever, no?
It is. So it is really something unique and remarkable.
How long did it take your company to work with them, get this work?
I would say
multiple years partnership?
It was very fast. I mean, we've been very committed to make this fly. I would say we made it in a very short period of time, from initial concept to the first pilot run and to the first product. And we are reaching mass production very soon, so that we can offer this in higher quantities. And on the right-hand side, at the complementary product, you can see you can team up this solution, of course, with a graphic card solution, for instance, provided by NVIDIA. And this is our offering on the right-hand side. AD-Link is a strategic partnership. It's in a strategic partnership with NVIDIA. So we have a very strong collaboration. What you can see here is on the Pascal, Turing, and Ampere solutions based on the latest GPUs on the MXM form factor, of course. So it's not Pickard, it's MXM form factor, and it really helps to make a system secure and not secure, rugged against shock and vibration, for instance. This is very important. So,
where are you based? All the employees, where they are?
So we have really a global footprint. I mean, our headquarter is in Taiwan. So, but we have or we have regional business units to really provide local support. This is very important for us. Hey, let's have a quick chat about our reference carriers. I mean, if you want to start with a computer module, it's always important to really have a reliable reference design. So it means you can simply add a computer module here, start evaluating it as a very good starting point to design your own carrier board. And this is a reference design. We make schematics available in order that clients really can copy and paste, for instance, a lot of our design-in data to really shorten time to market. Yeah.
All right. There we have, and let's walk through where you want.
Okay. Okay.
We can walk around this way.
I'm not quite sure if it makes.
Yeah. It's just to check out the booth like this. So how's your presence in Germany?
What do you mean?
How much activities do you have going on in Germany? You have offices?
Yes, I mean our main office is in Mannheim. So there are dedicated field application engineers, project management support, inside sales to really make new projects fly very fast. Here we have some use cases. This is a reliable autonomous driving perception platform based on multiple cameras, interface to the ROS Cube, very important a box PC in our lineup. And yeah, here for instance we have object detection. No computer on modules are passing by and they will be identified in real time, what you see here. And very nice use case. Here you can see 5G small cell solutions based on 1U and 2U server equipment in 19-inch. And here transforming railway equipment based on PCI Express, a compact PCI equipment. Yeah, what you can see basically here. So maybe we can move here.
All right. Somebody is interfering with the wireless mic a little bit.
Okay, okay, okay.
That's no, but I think maybe it's better now.
Okay.
As far as I can hear it. All right.
So maybe we can film this wall.
Yeah.
Because from the message, it's very important.
Yeah. What? This shows the history.
Yeah, this shows basically the history of a D-Link in open compute consortiums like Compact PCI, Advanced TCA, PIX, ETX. Then in 2017, ComExpress started, PC 104, and then very important is SMARC and ComHPC, which are the latest computing on modules and which are very important to us. And yeah, all in all, as I said earlier today, I mean, we have more than 25 years of experience in embedded, and yeah, we really are proud to be part of the business since such a long time and to support our clients best to make their embedded projects run very fast and reliably.
And how does it feel to be in a real show?
It's great, to be honest. I mean,
it's been a while.
Well, it's been a while. We all were waiting for the moment to get in contact with people again. I mean, we all really enjoy to get in contact again, face by face, share some ideas, have some spontaneous reactions. It's really great to getting together again, and yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Hey, okay.
Thanks. Cool. Right there. Guys on the live chat, I heard the sound was jumping just a little bit, right? If there's anything wrong, you can let me know. Okay, cool. Thanks a lot. I think it's great. Let me give you my card.
Okay. You're going to cut it, or can I see it somewhere later on, or was this a live session?
we should be back right now. Oh, did I disconnect the sound?
It's quite a weight of stuff to carry around with you.
Take the sound. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Oh, probably has it. Okay, we're live, sorry. Okay. So, hi. So, we did a video before COVID.
Yeah.
3 years ago. So, you were writing books about the embedded?
Yep, so I did Mastering Embedded Linux Programming for PAX Publishing, which is still, it's in its third edition now. Selling pretty well. Yeah, it was good fun to write.
And it's connected here. Ah, there it is. Yeah.
It's great to be back at Embedded World after 2 years. And yeah, it's just great to be just wandering around, seeing all the people, finding out all kinds of things which you know, I didn't know about. It's just great to be back in person and not just looking at a TV screen all the time.
And seeing people again. It's funny to see that people are still there, right, in the world.
Yeah. It's just like it always has been. So yeah, I've just been talking to some people about Flutter for embedded systems, which is very interesting. Got to check that out. Just talking to the guys over at foundries.io about their system. There's so much stuff going on around here. It's incredible.
How do you find people talking about Flutter? Is there a Flutter booth?
Yeah.
Like from Google?
No. It's KDAB Labs. They're just over there.
What do you call it?
KDAB. I think it's KDAB.
Oh.
Don't quote me.
Can you show me where they are?
Yeah, sure. Follow me.
Because Flutter it's kind of like the dream platform that I've been hoping would be really working out and useful, and that Google wouldn't kill, and keep it going, and like one code base for everything.
Yeah.
That's the idea, right?
So, but now it's attractive for embedded systems because it's an alternative to Qt. Has very attractive licensing. It's cross-platform, develop once, deploy, blah, blah, blah. It's got everything you need. So, yeah, pretty good. I'm not exactly sure if I can find exactly which booth they were on. So you may have to wait for a moment while I just find them. I think it was, it's over there by the Open Synergy.
Thanks a lot.
Follow me.
Because I would have never found it. Because I wouldn't know where to look. You just look everywhere.
Yeah, I just stumbled across them. So the weird thing is that I'd never really thought about Flutter for embedded until yesterday. And somebody started talking about it. Actually, the foundries.io guys. And then somebody else was talking about it today. I thought, well, this is really something. I've got to check this out. So then I turn around and then I say the booth. But yeah, it's a neat way of developing. Kind of brings together kind of mobile world and embedded world. Yeah, I've not tried it myself, but it sounds like a great idea.
I'm trying to bring up
just on the end here.
Thanks. So it's kind of one of the coolest conferences of the year, no? Embedded World.
There we go.
What do you think? Embedded World is the fun place for you?
Yeah, it's fantastic. So the great thing is coming here, I can see everybody, meet everybody I need to know. So I do this conference. I also do FOSDEM, which is a totally different thing, but FOSDEM in Brussels in February is always a good thing to be as well. Purely software, purely open source.
Did they have a show last February?
Virtual.
Virtual?
Not an in-person show, but I'm hoping we'll do a real show next February. So Brussels is always nice, lots of Belgian waffles, lots of Belgian beer. It's a great place to be.
And it's nicer to have a real show than this virtual stuff, right?
Yeah, the virtual thing didn't really work, at least not for me, because you don't get these chance encounters with people in the corridors. You just go to the presentation you're going to go to. Nobody really talks that much. There's not very much kind of interaction. Whereas in person, you know, we are a social beings, and so people want to talk to each other. And you can go out to the pub, you can go out to the bar in the evening and continue the conversations. So all kinds of things come up. Some of them relevant, some of them not relevant.
Cool, awesome.
Okay.
Was there anything else you'd like to talk about? What's your latest project?
Okay, so basically I do training classes. I teach people Android, how to build Android systems and how to build Android automotive systems. So that's basically what I do. And the latest thing is I'm trying to set up some kind of community behind Android open source project, AOSP. So I have the I have the AOSP and AAOS meetup group. It's impossible to pronounce, but it's a place to get together for people doing AOSP work and also Android Automotive OS, which is AAOS. So it's the AOSP and AAOS meetup. So anybody interested in those things, join me there.
And it's in real life?
So it's a meetup.
It's
a virtual meetup because everybody's scattered around different parts of Europe and different parts of the world, so it has to be. But we are actually doing a in-person meetup this evening at 6 p.m. It's entirely booked up, so no free places. But we do occasionally do in-person meetups, and the next one probably will be at FOSDEM in February 2023.
Where are you based?
I'm in Winchester in southern England, but most of my work is across Europe, Germany, France, Sweden, Portugal, etc.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Nice to see you here. Cool.
Right talking to you.
Let me give you my card again so you can check it out. This is 1 hour and 40 minutes into the live stream.
Okay.
You'll be able to see, but I'll split it out. I can call it walking around with Chris Simmons at the Embedded World. This video. Cool. Let me see.
Talk to these guys. These guys are really interesting.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Have fun.
Okay. Have a fun show. Hey, can I make a video with you, with him? It's possible? So it would be him or you? Yeah? Okay, let's see if I can be right here. Okay, hey, I'll try to see if they want to be on video. You have another idea where I should film?
Yeah, let's go to ST. Apparently the demo should be set up.
Okay. Let me just give me my card. I'll give you my card. So if you want, you can contact me. Let me know when I should come by. Okay, sure. And I can live stream it and interview and everything. Okay. Cool. You have a GPS on me? How you can find me? Cool. Yeah. I am the only guy walking around with this weird stuff. Okay. I need to get a stabilized selfie video. One of these with a hyper smooth. I was thinking to use a GoPro, but I saw that these GoPros have a lag.
Oh yeah?
And it's hard to synchronize the sound. So I thought, hey, let's just use the smartphone as a HDMI source. I'll go over to the gimbalized, stabilized. I'll just take the HDMI only. Cute. Nice. Sorry, I thought I was on this. Sound is good. Somebody wants me to check out the NXP booth. We'll be filming them for sure. Oh.
Just randomly passing by with Starbucks, I can always do. And I was wondering if you wanted to say a few words about NXP 809X. It's totally surprising you.
No, I happy to.
Hey, I'm back. Yeah, it's a little bit funny system that I've got. I should try to show you what it looks like. I will try to do it right now. But it's hard to do with this little thing there. It's too short actually. So here I have the Yolobox Pro, and it's connected to a bunch of stuff behind here. I've got my main camera. I got a 100-watt power bank, wireless microphone that cuts out when I get next to other wireless microphones. I need to figure out how to get a perfect microphone system. I guess just with a cable. And my autofocus Panasonic on a Weebill S, and it's got an arm connected to my body because this is a heavy stuff. I don't want to carry it around without this arm that I have. I need to, show you better what's going on here. This let's come back. Down here, it's a 5G modem. Down there, the ZTE M5001, and it's bonded with a built-in 4G LTE that's in the Yolobox Pro using speedify. And that's the kind of hope that I had that it would kind of work. I don't know if it's working. I hope it's working. And it keeps telling me that my Yolobox is running out of power because the connector is not perfect. I really need to try to make sure that it stays connected. So I am at the NXP booth. I'm trying to set up the interview right now. And I just need to check if they'll be happy to be on video. And then we can tour the NXP booth. We'll be doing ST. On Thursday, I got the booth tour going on with them. I'll definitely film with Nordic Semiconductor, Silicon Labs is over there, Infineon. Everything is going on here. It's a bunch of stuff that hopefully we can get filmed with. Oh, there's a Candera over there. Maybe I'll go hang out with them for 5 minutes. You'd be happy to be on video?
Yeah, sure. I just wanted to make sure I knew what I was
Should we?
about.
And
or at least that, you know.
Are you happy to also do a tour a little bit? We can start. Yeah, we can start talking about this.
Start talking about foundries, and then you can walk around the booth.
The latest chips.
NXP content up there on Yolobox site. You guys can reuse it.
All right, it's gonna be cool. Yeah. Let me just. Sorry, it needs to be turned on. Right there. Okay. I'm getting power to the Yolobox.
All right.
It's working excellent. Robocop. Damn, this is so damn cool.
Yeah.
Hard to believe it's live video. All right, it's gonna happen right now. Let's do a tour at the NXP. Where do you think we should start filming? Let's start maybe there and go around. Yeah, you're pointing it down? Is it possible you might point it up? Yeah, maybe you can put it on that side of your shirt. Yeah, like this, perfect, yeah. And, okay, let's,
so,
hi Brazil. So I'll start like this.
Where did he go?
I'll just 1 second.
By the way, I did have a question though.
Yeah.
Where did Rick go?
Rick?
And are we?
See Rick? Rick is there. You see?
Okay.
He's not going to be in the video, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Just you can introduce yourself. If you want, you can mention the foundries.
Okay.
So you officially have a partnership, right?
I think so. Yeah. No, I mean,
Yeah.
I know we do. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can hopefully talk about your latest chips. What's been happening last couple of years?
Oh,
what's
okay, it's
groundbreaking? What's the coolest new technologies? Right?
Okay.
And then we can film around the booth a little bit. Yeah. Do you mind?
Okay. So it's not about the Foundries I/O.
Oh, we can start with the foundries, and then because then they'll be happy.
Okay.
They're
What's
kind
the
of like
audience?
sponsoring my video. What do you say?
Who's the audience, or who is
There's
it for?
so it's live streaming to like I don't know how many people are watching, and then later it'll be as a separate video. You know, it'll be like I've got 80 million views on YouTube,
Oh,
so
really?
I can split it out as
okay.
another video. Okay, let's try.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, so I'm Justin
one
Mortimer
second.
with NXP.
I'll just start recording. Hi.
Cool. Hey, so we're at Embedded World, Nuremberg. I'm Justin Mortimer. I work in the edge processing business at NXP as the global technical marketing manager. So yeah, it's exciting to be here. Event's great. Good turnout. You know, I've come for a number of years. Should we walk around?
Yeah.
All right. So let's take a look at the booth. You know, we're doing a lot of different things. Not just at NXP, but really with our partners. You know, a big part of it is building solutions for our customers as a team with our partners. For example, with a company like Foundries I/O, where we build, you know, secure operating systems for our customers, for all of you really, to be able to access the great features of the device and to do it in a fast way to get to market. You know, things like this. And so what we're doing here is really demonstrating some really great technologies we've built at NXP, and we've really brought to life and enabled with our customers, or with our partners, I should say. For example, we've done a number of different things around graphics. You know, we have some partners here where we've enabled graphics on a microcontroller. We have different operating systems that we're showing, embedded boards. You know, we have really a nice ecosystem of embedded board partners, both on the processor side. For example, here we have Toradex, we have TQ. Here we are also enabling Wi-Fi, so we have a Murata-based solution. So it's really an exciting ecosystem that we're developing. This one in particular is quite nice. This is the latest solution to market on i.MX 8M Mini from Arduino. It's the Portenta solution. Actually, we spent a lot of time enabling that together with Foundries.io. So here I think is a great solution that just came to market that we're excited to be able to launch and announce here and bring to market.
Then it says PSA certified. You want to do long-term support, security updates, everything?
Yeah, so I mean it all starts with the 8M Mini. So the 8M Mini has security kind of built at its core. And so we've done PSA. PSA is a certification, a platform security architecture. But you know, here we have hardware and software support and enablement from a PSA standpoint. From a Foundries.io standpoint, they've taken the software and they do the BSP release to provide customers with a fast time to market. What's interesting to me is, I think with Arduino, is the breadth of customers that we get to now really start engaging with the 8M Mini. It's something that we're extremely excited to be able to do. And yeah, we've been looking forward to bringing this product to market with Arduino for a while. So it's exciting new board to get to show off here at Embedded World. Cool.
Yeah, so what are the latest, coolest NXP chipsets that's been happening over the last couple of years, or maybe, what are you launching at this show?
Yeah, well, so we've launched a number of new things actually. From the low-end microcontrollers, we've announced recently MCX. So MCX is our newest line of microcontrollers. We're blending together wireless connectivity, low power, security, mixed signal analog. So we're demonstrating MCX over here. Recently we expanded i.MX RT. So RT is an extremely popular Cortex M7 based MCU. But here with i.MX RT, you know, we can do multi-axis motor control, but also there's now more and more industrial communication inside the device. So we have a gigabit Ethernet enabled in RT1170. And not only that, but we're also now starting to build a secure solution. So here with RT1170, we're going to complete IEC 62443 for the complete system level certification.
Yeah. Sorry,
guys.
I'm jumping in. Yeah. So what are we seeing here?
Sorry to excuse us here. Application level block diagram. I mean, you can see we've really built a whole system level solution here, doing the multi-axis motor control, servo control. We've taken advantage of the secure element. We have analog front end. So we've really taken all the best components from NXP to build a really nice industrial control system.
Nice.
So, you know, I mean, and if you think the applications that it can enable are pretty broad, so it's not just, you know, factory automation, but I think this will be a really nice platform that we can bring into a broader market. We're building some nice solutions here, whether it be for voice enablement. We have solutions for access control, so like smart, touchless access into a home or a building. You know, so we're taking all the components, you know, across NXP, you know, from a hardware and a software standpoint, including system level solutions for voice enabling technology and bringing it into a platform to help customers get to market quicker. And that's really what this is all about, really.
When will the MCX product line be available commercially?
MCX, that's a great question. So MCX we announced about a week ago, and we plan to start enabling customers in the second half of this year. We plan to start enabling customers in October. and we'll go to full production in the first part of next year, Q1 2023.
So it's a high performance ARM cores?
Yeah, so what we're using here, yeah, it's a great question. MCX currently is going to be based on the Cortex M33, which gives about a 20% uplift in performance efficiency over the Cortex M3 and M4. And then we're using the Cortex M7 for the i.MX RT, which is what we're doing with the multi-axis motor control.
Okay. So all this is exciting news for the industry?
Yeah.
People have a lot of ideas what to do with these?
Yeah, so I mean, really, there's a number of applications that are enabled. You know, we work with customers around the world, whether it be in the home, building, factory, medical applications. But I think for us, it's all about bringing technology to the masses and enabling and making technology more accessible. So we're really excited to be able to launch these new products and get them in the hands of more and more engineers around the world. And there's a whole lot of innovation happening. So for us, it's about bringing innovation, you know, to a broad base of engineers and really see what the potential is for really edge applications, you know, and you know, what can you do with all this technology at the edge without needing to go to the cloud, for example, and to do it in a way that's both energy efficient, you know, and secure. And so for us, we're putting a lot of technology into the products to help to do that, and really to do that with our partners as well. So.
All right. There's a robot going on there?
Yeah. You want to use your thing for some video? Yeah. So we have a team of people that are really building a lot of great products, and you know, this one being being pretty cool. So it's tracking. We have some technology that allows the device to follow him. So we're doing, you know, ranging with UWB, so he can track in a very precise way with our UWB technology. So everything across NXP's company is taken advantage of. You know, whether it be the automotive grade microcontrollers or, you know, our lineup of processors to really help make
UWB?
Ultra wideband, wireless technology.
So he's got a thing in the pocket that follows?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't even describe it well. Yeah, so the ultra wideband technology is helping to do the ranging and in order to track him around the booth. But you can imagine the breadth of technology applications that you could use this type of technology in. This is just an example. Although we are doing, we do have design contests. You know, so we have, like, for example, the hover games, and we'll do other design contests with the technology to help make sure, you know, customers and engineers around the world can take advantage of it.
What's the NPU and the MCX product line? Will it be based on the Ethos U55?
That is a great question. Initially, we're going to be using the Cortex M33.
All right.
Yeah.
If live chat has any other questions, please go ahead. What else did we miss at the booth?
Yeah, so we have, of course, we have some automotive solutions here. You know, whether it be battery management systems in the vehicle, we have. I mean, these are pretty fun. You know, I think so. We, you know, for example, with Google released a Coral board. So it's about doing kind of machine learning at the edge, but with a microcontroller. So there's a number of different add-on boards to the base RT1170 solution from Coral with the integrated TPU on board. So this is doing some really nice kind of people counting and detection, you know, with the onboard camera. But we have a number of embedded board partners. I think one thing that's pretty popular this year is machine vision and embedded vision. So, you know, whether it be, you know, in this case here, we're doing a camera solution with i.MX RT1170, but we're also doing a lot of machine vision, embedded vision with our processors. So for example, here, Verisight built the 8M Plus. And here we have an integrated ISP, the image signal processor. that we've connected to a camera in order to enable machine vision with our embedded processor. But yeah, Seiko, iWave, a number of different solutions here.
How would you describe the partnership with these board designers?
Yeah, I mean,
they always work very.
Yeah, I mean,
closely.
we have a great. Yeah, I mean, for us, as we bring processors, we build processors for the industrial mass market. I mean, that's really what we do, and in order to do that well, we have great relationships with the embedded board partners, and these are just a few. I mean, if you just walk around Embedded World, you'll see embedded boards everywhere. And at the heart of many of them is our industrial grade i.MX processors. And you know, the relationship's great. We're going to continue to build on that relationship and continue to do more and more new products and new boards that we can bring and launch into the market with our partners. So, you know, it's exciting to see all the technology that people are building with these new processors, and frankly, how our customers can use them in their applications. You know, whether it be, you know, industrial HMI, medical devices, you know, cloud-enabled machine vision, machine learning. So yeah, a lot of good stuff coming from all of our partners. And these frankly are just a few. For example, we met with Phytech earlier. They're around the corner in Hall 5. Phytech is doing some really good stuff. They have a number of i.MX 8 based solutions and embedded boards. This one being the 8M Plus. Using the 8M Plus here because they take advantage of the GPU and the ISP. But they'll go all the way down and build an i.MX RT based solution as well. So it's
there's
exciting.
one question here about is the camera solution using TinyML?
We do have TinyML ported onto some of our MCUs. So yeah, we can definitely take advantage of TinyML from Google there. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So.
And this, by the way, is the Cortex M7. That one there is not a Cortex-A processor.
You do a lot of heterogeneous, getting different cores to do different tasks.
Yeah. I mean, that's a big part of what we do in our group is multi-core, right? So whether it's i.MX, which has Cortex-M and Cortex-A, or whether there's a dual core inside, like for example, the Cortex M7 based RT1170.
AI, so that's everything you've been talking about is AI stuff.
AI machine learning and AI is really kind of proliferating across our business. I would say the one that's really got more mainstream applicability would be the 8M Plus. So there we have a machine learning accelerator, but that's really just the first device. We're going to have more and more solutions with embedded accelerators there.
All right. But, sometimes when you promise 10 years or 15 years life, you actually deliver more than that?
Yeah, good question. So we extended our 10-year longevity to be 15-year. So, and you can check out on nxp.com, we have a 15-year longevity program, and it really just goes back to the earlier commitment I was saying. We're focused on the industrial mass market. In addition to automotive and medical and everything else, 15 years is critical, but we often go far beyond 15 years. So,
cool.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Cool. All right. Thanks.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks for doing live stream.
Yeah.
Let me give you my card.
Okay, cool.
So it was like 2 hours into the video.
Oh, okay.
And I'll split it out as a separate video also.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good. Cool. I didn't realize what we were doing. So sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem. Just go here for a second. I'll be right back in live chat. Please wait a second. So, trying to get to another booth, next booth, and checking out your chat. Like me to film with the Silicon Labs. We'll try to find them. But now I'm going over to Xilinx. The embedded world is back. It's cool to see people again. It looks different than Netflix, that's for sure. Sorry to these jokes. Let's switch to this camera. I'm trying not to walk into walls and stuff. It's, yeah, looking at my 5G router to see if it's, oh, there's one cable disconnected. I need to get a better Ethernet cable. It's one of those things I forgot to bring my little Ethernet cables. I see Texas Instruments over there. We're walking next to Avanet. Let's see what Xilinx is up to. Startup area. Well, the startups. TI. I'll try to definitely do video with them. So everybody watching, I'm trying to do 5 hours of live stream per day on my crazy 5G, 4G bonding setup, multi-camera system. Hi fra Danmark. Hvordan går det? Hvordan går det i Denmark? So there's a lot of Danish booths around here, but I don't know where they are right now. This is good exercise for me because the last couple of years it's been Netflix and Amazon Prime. It's not a lot of exercise. What is the number you say?
239.
3A239. Yeah, I definitely need to do an embedded show floor map so you can see where I am in the halls and help me go left, go right to find a different booth. Here's AMD and Epson. Hey. Ja, vi skal nok finde nogle e-ink skærme. Some e-ink screens is gonna happen. There's e-ink everywhere. There's e-ink right over there. There's e-ink in my pocket. Go see the Renaissance booth. There you can see my demonstrator. Hey Sven, Grundmand. I'm gonna do a video with you later. Okay. So, is this where Xilinx is hanging out?
Yeah.
Are they? Did I forget some merger? Did I miss out on something?
Yes, they got acquired by AMD.
Ah, so AMD is Xilinx.
Yeah,
Wow.
Xilinx is AMD. Yeah.
Xilinx is AMD. Ah, cool.
So we've been working with John and his team for some time.
All right. So we'll.
All right, I think we're officially done for the day.
All right. So I'll try to grab them when?
Whenever you can.
So I try to film. I just swing back to AMD and ask if they want to talk about the Xilinx Foundry solutions.
I'll try and.
Are you doing stuff with the AVNet?
Yeah, but I don't know what and I don't know who.
Okay.
And I don't think they have anything.
Okay, we'll sync up.
Who knows about us?
Cool.
So that's fine.
Okay. If you would need to see where I am, you just watch the live stream.
Yeah.
And then you can see where I am actually. You don't need the GPS tracker.
So just go to your YouTube channel and I'll find it there.
Yeah. If I still have the battery working, hopefully I do. Okay, I'm gonna try to check if Texas Instruments has somebody I can film with.
So 8:30 tomorrow, please.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Shortly
Yeah,
thereafter,
I'll be on time.
Yeah,
Cool.
We want to maybe I think maybe Ian and George want to do some more videos for because we're doing this press tour.
Nice.
Okay, some local journalists, and they want to do something just for the journalists who won't be there.
Nice. So they can be watching this.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks a lot. See you tomorrow morning. Let me see if I can contact, but I'll put you on standby so I don't live stream somebody who doesn't want to be live streamed. Love to see if Xilinx has anything related to RF SOC. We'll check. We'll check. Okay, let me see if somebody wants to be filmed here. So if any of you have ideas what I should be asking TI, if I do get to do an interview with them, you can shoot the questions in the live chat. But we'll see if I can find somebody who wants to be on video. I'm just gonna try to put you on the pause again for a second. Sorry about that. But I don't want to be sued. And we're back right here. So, okay.
All right, hi, I'm Artem Aginsky. I'm the General Manager for Sitar MPU here at Texas Instruments, and we're going to do a little walkthrough on some of the cool demos we have here at Embedded World today. So we're actually going to start out over here talking a little bit about electrification and how we're helping make the world a better place through power efficiency and EV charging technology. So in this particular case, we have our latest AIM 6.2 product, which combines connectivity, human-machine interaction, and power grid management all into a single SoC to help reduce power consumption, drive power efficiency, right, and help the world get more electrified, and by result, make it a greener place. But what makes this really unique is all of the integration that the TI processors bring together in a single small package at half the power that it traditionally takes.
So what's happening there?
Yeah, so here we're actually simulating a car. So what you can see here, typically you would have a charger plugged into the car. In this case, this computer is actually simulating the car. And what's happening is over this wire, there's a communication standard talking between the car and the EV charger to make sure that the charging happens safely and that efficiently, right, and that you get your charge as quickly as possible. Good.
Nice. Are you using new chipsets for that?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the new AIM 6.2 Sitar MPU that we just launched a couple of weeks ago. And this is a quad-core A53 SoC that integrates security, processing, and graphical interfacing. So with integrated GPU and display capabilities to drive a single SoC to solve all the problems around EV charging.
So this is a step up in performance and features?
Yeah, absolutely. So what this does is give you scalability to innovate on software in these products, right? So today, to do classical EV charging, you really only need about 25% of the device's performance, but it gives you that scalability to add intelligence at the edge. So now instead of having a system that just controls and just communicates, it's one that can actually start to make decisions, right? Imagine a smarter grid where you have multiple cars and knowing which car needs to charge first, right, without any human interaction to drive that. Intelligence directly at the edge.
So it's enabling the smart grid?
Exactly.
Because so far it's not been possible?
So today, the smart grid, right, the way it's been done is it's retroactive. You collect data, you model it, and you make smart decisions based on that data, right? With the Edge AI and that intelligence at the edge, what you can actually do is make decisions in real time, right? As the data comes in, you make the decision directly there.
Nice. So do you have some other demos with this chipset?
Yeah, we do. They're actually on the other side of the booth. We can walk over and take a look at. Yeah. So on the other side, we're actually showing a few AI applications where we're integrating camera-based intelligence. So what you saw there is intelligence based on data collected from multiple EV chargers. Here we have intelligence on the cameras. Sorry guys, I'm going to squeeze in here just briefly. So for example, what we're doing here is on this exact same chipset, you can see it here, we're doing intelligence by detecting people. So imagine a doorbell applications. So this is where our partner Plumer AI has developed an algorithm running on this SoC that can detect people, right, as you can see on the screen there. So imagine applications where people counting in a building where you want to control HVAC, things like that. You want to know when people have walked up to your door. So all those kind of applications read a very low power SoC that can add that intelligence at the edge. And especially with the security that comes on these devices, right, it creates a very secure private processing directly at the edge. You don't have to send any of this information out to the cloud. You can just process directly at the edge.
Nice. So is this doing computer vision in a way that's not been done in embedded so far?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is actually doing, instead of doing traditional computer vision, this is actually machine learning based, right? So it's actually applying neural models to do AI in real time.
What is TI doing in the AI tiny ML space?
The AI tiny ML, that might not be quite my area of expertise. I think that would be a little closer to the MCU
if
portfolio.
I understand correctly, yeah.
Typically, we're on the MPU side, right? We're focused in the TF Lite space, so more on the Linux and upper level compute there. But Sitara.
Do you have any demos with a Bluetooth Low Energy 5.2 AOA chips, something like that?
Yeah, I do think we do. Let me come over here. So we do have a new BLE chipset that we can look at here in the center. Maybe if we come around here. So we are demonstrating here a new Simpling Bluetooth CC2340 device here that's just been released. And it's a very low-cost product, adding extended battery life, so you can see it with currents less than 830 nanoamps, right? Really driving a very low-power Bluetooth wireless MCUs.
And it starts at 79 cents.
Yep. Exactly.
So low-cost solutions. And what's on the wall there?
Let's go here.
These are a bunch of solutions already using this chip.
Exactly.
So it's on the market?
This is a demonstrator of having menu nodes together working.
I like mesh?
Exactly.
All right.
Maybe one of my colleagues probably knows this demo a little bit better.
Okay. Yeah, maybe your colleague later. What else are you showing at the booth?
Yeah, so I think also just one last point I wanted to show is our ecosystem. We can take a look over here. This one's the popular part of the area, so maybe
let's go around this way.
Let's go around that way. All right, let's take a look at it. So as we have these scalable processors that really innovate on how much software you can add to them, we actually are partnering with the breadth of our ecosystem into creating off-the-shelf, ready-to-go modules, scaling all the way from entry-level processors like AIM6 all the way to our high-end TDA4s with Edge AI analytics integration. But what we are aiming to do here is make time to market instantaneous through our partnership on systems on modules that provide production-ready hardware for our customers, which we then pair with our software partners where you can get production-grade software as well, built on top of the TI SDK.
So why is this side of the booth so popular? Is because cutting edge, time to market solution?
Yeah, exactly. The reason it's so popular is you can go to market tomorrow with these solutions, right? And now you can innovate on your software on top of them, right? That level of entry into the market is unprecedented, and that's why it's so popular. It's the most popular side of our booth.
But can you explain a little bit what's different compared to the way of doing it before?
Yeah, absolutely. It reduces time to market because you don't have to design anything around the high speed of the SoCs. You don't have to worry about DDR or camera signals, right? All that is taken care of for you with a hardware module as it is available directly to using your system. So you can spin a quick board that you're ready to go to market in weeks rather than months.
And you have a lot of partners in the ecosystem?
Absolutely, and every partner has their own special flavor that they add. It can be anything from the size of the modules, you can see some of them exceptionally small, to the real-time capabilities and industrial quality and reliability. So everybody brings a little bit of their own flavor, but the breadth of the ecosystem is what helps.
What does this Phytech little board do, for example? It's just like a tiny board that can do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So actually, funny enough, all the demos we saw running live, right, those were all on this Phytech Sum. And that little board is all it takes to do all of the EV charging, all of the Edge AI that we showed around the booth.
All the different demos. Also the one you did for the EV?
Yes, exactly. It runs exactly on that tiny little module right there.
So it's got that chip already on it?
Mm-hmm, exactly.
The AM?
It's 6.2.
6.2.
Yep. And already available, ready to go.
So that means you've been working with them in the months or years before launching.
Absolutely. Yeah, and we partner with our ecosystem providers well ahead of our launches to make sure that at the time of our product release, it's not just a piece of silicon, it's a full ecosystem of hardware, software, readily available for you to get started right out of the gate.
Do you offer hypervision solutions for multi-OS?
Yeah, like hypervisor and everything. Yeah, we partner with some commercial providers like QNX for hypervisors. So that's definitely available as an option on our products.
What are we looking at here on the table?
Yeah, so leveraging some of our Jacinto products, we actually have autonomous robot platforms for development. So this is a Scuttlebot running on our TDA4 VM product. You can see the board right here. And this is really intended to be an autonomous platform for robotics. Basically it can navigate, it can map, does everything you need to do to continue completely autonomously navigate any space.
Nice. What did we forget to talk about?
I don't think we forgot anything, quite honestly. I think we did a good job covering everything we have here. But a very exciting time with some of the latest product launches with AIM 6.2 and the BLE chips.
And some amazing things happening in the future, I guess.
Absolutely. There will be no shortage of other exciting parts here coming here soon.
Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Cool.
Happy to help.
Let me give you my card if you want to check out. So it was live streaming. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes into the day one. But it's also going separate video.
Okay.
So it'll be like a video with this.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Wow, this was fast.
Yeah, that was fun. Okay.
Yeah.
And if there's any partners that I should film at, maybe you can send me a little message.
Yeah, I think
and
we should do that.
I'll be happy to do videos with all the cool stuff happening at the show.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that.
I wish it was more than 3 days because I'm trying to film everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Cool.
Thanks a lot.
Okay,
Thank you so much. Appreciate
Thanks a lot.
the time.
Bye. Right.
Just so that is not.
Who else do we see around here? So, this is AVNet. They got a big booth. Is there a Qualcomm booth? Yes, there is a Qualcomm booth. And this whole live stream is running on a Qualcomm 660. That's in the Yolobox Pro, which is a mind-blowingly amazing device. Sorry, I need to stabilize my selfie camera. I'll do that next time. Maybe if I use the back camera instead of the front camera on this phone. Let's try to do that. And I think it's probably more likely to be stabilized. Actually, why am I using the selfie camera? I don't need to use the selfie camera. I don't need to look at myself all day. Let's try to use this cable. Where did I put it? Let's see if that angle is going to work. Oops. Sorry. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Wow. Okay, this cable is a little bit too short. I can't. That's too short. Sorry, it's just gonna flip you around again. I went on Amazon and bought a bunch of short cable to not have too many cables hanging around this setup. We've got, okay, this is on pause. Let's go back to selfie. Where did I click here? Need to back on auto, white balance. Okay. Sorry, that didn't work. Go Microsoft. Somebody wants to see some Windows on ARM, huh? Latest Windows embedded solutions. So where are you, Mr. Microsoft? There's analog devices, Murata, Rome. Let's try to ask Silicon Labs. Somebody was asking Solid Run. Namaste, UK. Okay, let's just see if somebody's ready to be filmed. So I have to monitor power consumption on this whole system right here. Hi, do you know if I can do a video with somebody at booth? Who should talk? About everything. So we did Silicon Labs booth. What's up? What's the focus? Meet Sam. So start shooting the questions for the Silicon Labs. Go into Google's and find some smart things to ask. All right. Let me. Are you going to talk?
Where are you interviewing?
I'm live streaming.
Awesome.
With a three camera can do normally, and then I also post it.
Okay. Our PR person is not here right now. Unfortunately.
Not here right now.
No.
Okay, I'll swim back.
Come back and he'll be able to.
I'll give you this for
him
your
schedule
colleague
some
also.
time for you,
So I'll be back.
Yeah.
Maybe
Excellent.
tomorrow or maybe
Okay.
later.
Yeah, tomorrow's great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How about Infineon? There's Global Foundries behind there. Let me ask Global Foundries what's up with everything. Hey. Can somebody check where Genetic is and write me the booth number? Busy. Some people are busy. Just ask Nordic. And sometimes when I ask people, I'll put you on hold so I don't live stream people who don't want to be live streamed. Hey, do you know if I can interview somebody at the booth?
Various reports.
maybe.
Marketing process. I'll see if I find.
Yeah. Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Do you want to be on video? Oh, there's a colleague looking for somebody. I don't know if he's looking for you.
Is your colleague looking?
This colleague, is he looking for you? He's looking for somebody that I should interview at the booth. You can do it, no? We did it before COVID. Okay. You're good to be on video?
Yeah, but can we'll just do focus on
Only this?
Yeah.
You don't want to talk everything?
End of day, I'm tired.
Up to you.
Sorry, yeah.
Is anybody else talking about the rest? Maybe your friend behind will take over after? Without the hair, this guy.
I can do...
You can start here and then we can ask him if he wants to do more. Okay, I'll be right back. ST, I'm doing the full tour on Thursday. Okay, let me just put this right here. I'll be right back in a second. All right, and we're back.
Can you hear me
Okay. Sorry, are you mute? Just need a little button. Yeah.
Is it good now?
There.
Yep, good.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay, so here we're at the Nordic booth. We have some products that we're showing here. If we move over here, we have a Bluetooth LE audio demo. So basically what we're showcasing is the broadcast functionality and the connected mode of Bluetooth LE audio. So on the broadcast, basically we have two transmitters that are sending on 4 separate channels to 2 different receivers, this one and this one. So what we can do is we can cycle on 4 mono channels, so 4 different songs basically. And this demo here is then the connected demo. So here we have one transmitter and 2 receivers here. So that's the main thing. What I want to say quickly is basically Bluetooth LE audio, we're using the LC3 codec. So that is basically, it's very, compared to Bluetooth Classic, you have better perceived audio quality and you also have better power consumption.
Are there many products with this codec on the market, or it's brand new?
It's quite new. It's quite new. Yeah.
And enables multi-streams and everything more than what's been done before.
Yeah, so you can do, on the broadcast demo, you can do almost an unlimited number of receivers. If we move over here, Here we're showcasing our Thingy World demo. So basically we have we have this Nordic Thingy 91, which is basically based on the NRF 9160 SIP. So that's with LTM1 and narrowband IoT. And in this demo, basically what we can see is, we'll go here, you can see all of these devices that are actually connected. And if we go to this one, for example, we can see this one's based up in Trondheim, Norway. And here you can see the accuracy of the location. You can also see the temperature. You can see the humidity. Also the coordinates. If I go back here, I can actually see also. So basically here we're connecting to our own cloud, NRF Cloud. And part of NRF Cloud, we have NRF Cloud location services. So in this case, we are using single cell. So that means we're connected to one cellular base station to get a position. If we move over to the other side,
I don't have a film or this is just the you want to start something?
yes, just sorry, he's filming. Sorry about that. Okay, so in this demo here, we are basically showcasing the low power mode. So as you can see, if I press button 1, so now you can see we're basically reconnecting to the base station. So you have a bit more power consumption here. And then after a while, it will go back into PSM sleep mode. So on the PSM mode, we're roughly, as you can see, it's roughly like 4 microamps in sleep mode. What we're trying to showcase here is our NRF 9160 development kit. So that's this one here. Also has the NRF 9160 system and package. And we're showcasing the power profiler kit too. So this is the kit, it's connected to the NRF 9160. And then this one is connected to PC and it's showing this software here that's running. So this is a great tool for basically power optimization. So yeah.
So it's an exciting chipset for the industry.
Very, very exciting, yeah.
With the new levels of performance, you're going nanometer, you're going smaller?
Not nanometer, but we're looking at micro. I mean, we're in the microamp range. Yeah.
But I'm talking about the size of the die chip. It's a new process, and the price is interesting.
Yeah, price is interesting, but that you can find out on our website. Let's move on to the. I think you might have to wait a bit, but we can move on to the location demo afterwards.
Let's walk around here. There's some bunch of demos there, and the screen. Maybe I'll go around here. So how does it feel to be back in embedded world?
Oh, it's great. It's fun being here. We see a lot of customers. So yeah, we have a lot of demos here. So yeah.
And how did you network with people during the strange 2 years? Did you have like a bunch of online webinars?
We had a lot of online webinars. So Nordic Tech webinars. So if you go to nordicsemi.com/webinars, you can sign up for any upcoming webinars at Nordic.
Nice. Yeah. And so there's just one last demo, right? Are you going to talk about that, or you have a friend doing it?
I'll have a friend that does that one.
Let's check with your friend if he's available.
Yeah, just let him finish. Here. Great.
Yeah. Right. Thanks. Is there anything I didn't ask? Here the Nordic. Is it him? Yeah, okay. It's busy. Okay. Cool. So it's basically this demo right here. What are new improvements? Real-time location services on the ability chips. Is angle of arrival now supported in firmware? Yeah, we could try to ask. We'll see. We can finish up the video. Let's stop the I might just only release the sub clips from the live stream in 1080p, which will be strange for me to only do 1080p. I used to always do 4K 60, but I record everything in 4K 60, so I might do. Okay, he's too busy. Let's see if okay, I'll be right back to him. RTLS. So it's important to get it done. There's only this guy who can talk about it, it looks like. I just broke a microphone cable. That's why you couldn't hear me. I try to have backups on everything. So hopefully I have another microphone cable that'll take over, especially for tomorrow. But now it's 5:20. I don't think I can do with more than just one microphone. So it'll be tricky, but it'll work out. Hey, is there one of you guys who wants to be on video about this?
Maybe this one is more impressive, like with this,
Yeah.
this angle.
Okay, let me give you the mic.
Filter or unfilter?
Yeah, I think I'll turn off that.
People are really
How's the sound? It's good.
So hi, so what are you showing here?
Yeah, so here we're showing off some of the different sort of location services that we provide. So this is using direction finding. It's based on the Bluetooth 5.1 standard. The way it works is that you need to have a kind of locator device with multiple antennas. In this case we have 12 patch antennas in a sort of array. And it will receive a signal from a beacon device. In this case it's just a standard nRF52840 development kit. And based on these antennas you can detect the phase of the incoming signal, which allows you to calculate we call it the angle of arrival or the angle of departure. And if you have multiple of these devices in a larger room, typically it would be like a commercial installation or industrial, like a larger building, you can then calculate the location of this device based on triangulating the angles received by different locators.
Is that RTLS?
No, so it's not using time of flight or anything like that. It's just using the angle of the RF signal, and since you have multiple locators you can then do the triangulation on the back end side. So.
How's it different from previous Bluetooth positioning solutions?
Well, so traditionally Bluetooth would use RSSI. So this does not use RSSI, which means it's more reliable in terms of, say you have something in between that blocks the signal, you'll still get the right information. So it's basically more reliable and gives you better accuracy. So you should be able to go down to around 10 centimeter accuracy, depending on how many of these locators you have in the area. And another advantage compared to some other systems is that you have lower power consumption and lower cost. compared to something like ultra-wideband where you get very good accuracy, but you have to pay for it with power and cost of the system.
And what are you showing here on the screen?
Yeah, so this is basically taking the signal that is received from this beacon, and it's visualizing the angle in this interface. So as I'm moving this board around, there's a bit of delay, so it takes some time to update, but you should basically see that it will track the position of this device relative to this board. And the solution we have today, it only gives you the angle of the signal. So the higher level doing the triangulation is not something we currently provide, so that has to be added on top. And then as I move around, you should be able to see that the angle is updating here.
How many locators are required for it to work properly?
Well, you need at least 3 to be able to calculate an exact point in space. If you, in a building, maybe you can get away with 2, because you know that the device will be below you, it will never be above you. Then you should be able to get away with the 2 locators. But it really depends on what kind of accuracy you need. So obviously the more locators that you have, the more precise location you're able to achieve.
Is this something that can be integrated in this very small device, or?
No, I mean, I guess this device you can see over there, there's a smaller device, so you can make it a bit smaller. I don't know if you want to go and take a look, but
is it right there?
yeah, it's the one you can see on top, you know. So this is actually running the same solution, it's just a different array. So you see, they've been able to make it a bit smaller. Okay.
You need to ask.
Ah, okay. But yeah, you can make it smaller, but in general, the bigger it is, the better accuracy you get. So it's sort of a trade-off between the size and the resolution. So
are there any development kits available?
No, well, this one you can buy from a company called Insight SIP. So we have a partner of us, Insight SIP, that make modules based on the Nordic solution, and they will be able to sell you this type of board with the Insight SIP module. So yeah, if you communicate with them, it's definitely possible to get hold of one of these kits.
And is it like companies, track and trace kind of things, events? Who's going to be customer for this solution?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the size of this dictates that this is not really a consumer product. It's more for commercial installations, you know, in big office buildings or in hospitals or in venues like this, airports, any kind of location where you want to track a lot of devices with a moderate level of accuracy. And the advantage of our solution is that on the beacon side or on the transmitter side, you can have a very simple low power solution that can be small and where the battery life can be very good. So this is sort of the advantage of this solution compared to some other solutions out there.
How much is the current draw by the beacon device, and how long can it last on a coin cell battery?
Well, it depends on the frequency, how often you send updates, but you should be able to get a couple of year battery life with a 2032 coin cell based on this solution. It's just that as long as you make sure not to send the updates too often, you should be able to reach 2 years or beyond, I would say.
Is the AOA and the AOD supported in the SDK?
I'm not sure if we support both, to be honest. I don't remember that at the top of my head.
So you're pretty much helping to find a needle in a haystack using Bluetooth?
Basically, yes. Or if you've lost something in a bigger installation, you can't find the expensive equipment or things have been misplaced. You can help keep track of that.
More precise?
Yeah, lower power, lower cost on the device side, easy integration with existing Bluetooth solutions.
And do you have what's called Scandinavian partners doing this solution also, right? There's some companies up there?
Yeah, at least in Finland, I guess we have some partners working with us on these kind of positioning solutions. So I guess, is it Kopo or Korvo? I always mix them up, but yeah, we are working with some of these companies that are very specialized on these sort of...
They use this?
They don't use this exact technology, but they use Nordic devices. But I think, I'm not sure how far along they are, but they make their own stack and their own positioning location based on the NRF52 devices.
What is the resolution of accuracy?
I don't know the Corvo solution, what kind of accuracy they achieve. You would have to talk to them. But it's relatively accurate. I think it's down to around 10 centimeters or something like that.
And for this solution?
It's similar. It depends on the distance. I mean, right now we only have one device, so we need to have multiple devices to be able to triangulate. So if you're quite close to the locator, you can get down to around 10 centimeters. But if you're very far away, I mean, the accuracy will go down. So it really depends on how many of these locators you have and how far away you are from the locator.
So what can you say about the antenna partnerships? Do you work with antenna providers or something like that?
Yeah, so well, we work with many different antenna providers, I guess. I mean, just on the cellular side, we have like Tauglas we work with. We have some other companies as well that work with us on these different antennas. On this kind of stuff, I don't know exactly. This one, I guess, we designed ourselves, so we haven't really got that made by anyone else. But yeah, we do try to find partnership with interesting companies that can sort of help us out on the antenna side.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, cool. Cool. Let me give you my card.
Yeah, sure. I think we might have met before.
Yeah, we did a video. What was the topic last time?
Oh yeah, that's a long time ago, isn't it? Yeah.
2018? 2019?
Yeah. I think we talked about the Bluetooth stuff, maybe more.
Which one?
Probably more on the Bluetooth stuff, I expect. Or well, this is Bluetooth too, but I mean pre-5.1.
Yeah.
Yeah, high-speed Bluetooth, maybe long range, these kind of things. Yeah. But
this was live streaming.
oh, live even.
It was live with multiple cameras.
Oh, okay.
And it's
Wow.
3 hours into the video. You can find it, but I'll speed it out.
Okay.
I'll put it as a separate video.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
I was recording in 4K 60 here at the same time.
Oh, really? And you're streaming all that?
And I'm using a 5G Deutsch Telekom here, but it's bonded with a 4G in here with a speedify, so I can have better bandwidth.
And all of this is reliable in practice? That's impressive. Yeah.
I was thinking it would not be working.
Yeah.
The only thing that happened is just over there,
Yeah.
I broke my second microphone cable.
Oh, really?
Just 5 minutes ago. But
It's
I
all
have
these
extra
stupid
cables
issues.
in my bag over there.
Yeah. And why do you have the phone? I was curious about that. You have a lot of screens going on.
Yeah, so I can do a selfie in the corner. I can film myself right here.
Okay.
So I wanted to have an extra phone here to have like a side thing.
Yeah.
But I need to fit it tomorrow. I'll try. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can have 4 inputs. It
Oh,
takes
really?
3 HDMIs and 1 USB.
Oh, really?
USB with HDMI capture.
And it records all of them at the same time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Live streams to YouTube.
I saw you on YouTube.
Yeah, right now.
You want to be also?
Yeah, put on. Yeah. No, it's quite the rig. It's a cool setup.
Yeah, I thought, with the COVID, I have to compensate.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do anything the last 2 years.
No. Just been buying more gear.
Yeah, so I connected as much as I could to this.
Oh,
See what
wow.
happens.
Yeah, that's impressive.
It's called the Yolobox Pro.
Okay.
It's crazy.
But is it like a big...
I don't know how they can do so many HDMI inputs,
Yeah.
outputs. I'm bonding because it's running Android,
Oh,
so I
is
can
it?
use the Speedify app.
Oh, really?
Even though it's a hack, it's not official. But I have it running in the background, so it's bonding those 2 connections.
Okay.
O2 and Deutsch Telekom.
Oh, really?
I spent a lot of money on SIM cards for 3 days. But I
Yeah,
want to have
4K
internet.
60, that must be heavy.
Yeah.
Because we got like a
But
5 gigabyte card
but
for
it's
the
only streaming 1080p.
Ah, okay, yeah. You don't need more than that.
But I'm recording in 4K 60.
Okay.
If I edit it, I can publish 4K 60 after.
Yeah.
But it'll be, I don't know if I'll edit.
No.
I'll just put only that camera 4K 60 and the rest
Yeah.
is live stream.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool. And you have like an SSD
I
or
had
something.
all these
for
crazy
storage.
questions coming in, so that's why I was asking you all this
Ah.
stuff. So there's people watching, and they
Yeah.
were giving me better questions that I could figure out
Wow.
myself.
Okay,
So
that
then
is that is cool.
Somebody wants to see micro footage.
Yeah, I was
Where's
impressed.
micro E? And somebody was asking about the antenna, the resolution.
Yeah, I was impressed by the questions. It's like, wow, you really prepared for this.
I don't do anything. I
You
just
know?
read what it says. Yeah.
Brilliant.
So you have 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes,
Yeah.
thanks a lot. Well, you saw it? Oh, I just need
good.
to listen to this one.
Yeah, I wish I knew some of these things I couldn't answer. It was quite deep. Yeah.
Oh, it's on 0. Nice. So I need to.
Well, I'm impressed you can get all this hardware running. I mean, we're setting up demos here, and it's just getting.
This is the most expensive power bank I ever buy. It's 85 euros.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. You need a lot of power for all this stuff. You mind if I have a picture of your setup?
I'd love to. So actually, I'll stop
recording
to the
stuff.
Yolobox, because I left the other phone and everything in there.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually, I have a phone in my pocket.
Regular photographers should stop complaining about
I'm
them.
just gonna switch phones.
Ah. How many phones are you bringing?
Because I always use those phones that have the, you know, Huawei and
Yeah.
and Samsung. They can do HDMI. I mean, it's display.
Okay, out
display
or
port
in
out.
or yeah, okay.
So then there's this app called Filmic Pro.
Yeah.
It can output a clean HDMI.
Ah, okay.
So then it's.
So you're combining that with the real camera or the Fuji camera.
So I'm just gonna switch.
Okay.
And I'm back.
Huh. That's me. Okay, you just plug it and it works.
Now I have
Wow.
71%. I can continue.
That is really cool. And getting the questions live, that is nice. I've never
Something
seen
I wanted
that.
to do for years and years.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it with a smart glass.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to live stream and have my questions in my face.
That
Like,
would
and
be cool.
I can do that too, but
Yeah.
I have one of these smart
That's
glasses that
scrolling,
can take the phone output. But then I
Okay.
need to find an app that only shows the chat.
Yeah,
And
and
I
you have to
can't-
be able to scroll maybe or stop it or
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
The problem is this one already shows the chat, so maybe I don't need it.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
I could just do. Somebody's asking micro E hall 4 stand.
Okay.
Are we in hall 4?
Yeah, we
What's
are
over
in
there?
4. I don't know
In
where.
here.
Ah, should be close by. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Excellent. And you have my card, right?
I do.
If you want, you can send me a little text and I can use it for your video.
Ah, okay.
When I
Yes,
split
sure.
it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Have a nice show.
What would be cool is if they invite me to the headquarters, and then I can spend